you tell us about your background, Mr. West?
I was born on June 2nd, 1953 in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Afterwards, I moved to the beautiful state of California with my mom and dad because they got new jobs there. As a teenager, I took interest in the civil rights movement and helping out my fellow blacks. This all really came because of my passion for Malcolm X and James Cone.
Tell us about how you learned everything.
Well, you see, I'm kind of a big deal around in the school industry. Because in high school, I worked hard and got good grades. So for college, I went to Harvard, which is a very good college, and received magna cum laude honors, which is the highest, not the highest, but a very high honor distinction. After that, I went to Princeton to get my PhD, which means I'm the best in whatever I study, and was influenced by Karl Marx. So I decided to become a teacher and have taught many different subjects and at many different schools.
Mr. West, what else do you do?
Well, I'm also an actor, so that makes me more of a big deal. I've appeared in Matrix, you know Keanu Reeves, shared a soda with him. Played Counselor West of the Zion Council, and was in a few lesser known films, but we don't go into names.
Do you have a band, Cornell West, or?
That's actually a good question. I kind of get that a lot. See, there is a pretty popular band amongst young teens these days, the Cornell West theory. As you can see, they use my name. I just finished recording a song with them. And I don't really know how to do that.
How you turn the volume on?
It should be.
I'm gonna turn the song.
You're gonna have to add that to your question.
Oh, you're supposed to be smart.
I really want to make a song.
I mean, I don't know how to turn on the song. So
Can you just sing
If
it
you
for
did it
us?
on a Mac, it won't play, right?
JT's.
Maybe just go.
Memorize this.
Just go. Yeah, you want to skip up on it?
yeah.
No, Jimmy
Just kidding.
Pushing aboard.
Sing it for us.
So I just finished recording a song with them, and I've also done 2 hip hop and soul albums reflecting on my beliefs.
So, what kind of philosophy do you believe in?
Well, you see, existentialism. It's kind of a big word, but it's really just a study of people now and the lifestyle of now. Much of my work is race-related, pertaining to the oppression of blacks, and oppression means unfair treatment, and how they can fight against it. I felt so strongly about my beliefs that I've actually gone to jail before. That doesn't mean I'm a bad person, so don't tell your mommies and daddies.
What do you think's wrong with America?
Well, for over 2 decades ago, we had a racial caste system in America, meaning that that everything is pretty much based off of skin color. And so what I'm doing is I'm trying to help my fellow African Americans out that they don't have to deal with this so they can have jobs to feed their families.
What's like the lifestyles of your people?
I like to talk about the idea that my fellow blacks are turning to drugs in the streets at an early age. They have no other option. This stems from the unfortunate idea of racial oppression. As a child, I had the opportunity to be caught in this street life, but I avoided it. We would not experience these issues if society didn't force us to. So my goal is to help better educate and advocate on behalf of my brothers and sisters.
So what do you think about politics?
Well, funny you ask, 'cause I kind of love politics. I'm the honorary chair of the Democratic Socialists of America. I can consider myself a socialist, but disagree in principle with Marx. I've endorsed a few presidential candidates, including our current president, Barack Obama. I feel that our government today is too much authority. I've always been about less government intervention in our daily lives. So basically, in our ideal world, we would be living in a socialist country, not a communist one. I've gone on the record and attacked the Bush administration for the problems during his tenure and the ones now. I've been quoted calling these people drunk with power. Basically, I feel like he abused his power and led us into a war that we didn't need to go into. So my thought is that in a socialist government, something like that would never happen. Basically, I want the power to be in the hands of the people, so that really no abuse would be made, and it's not just one group controlling everything. It's everything for the people, so that we're all equal.
What is the film Call Plus Response about?
Well, in 2008, I was featuring a documentary about human trafficking. This, to me, is the modern version of slavery. So I want to do my part in educating the public about the horrors that still go on. Usually these kids are taken from lower class families, so I'm trying to protect a lower class just as much as the rest of the classes.
What else are you concerned about?
Well, I also have a huge concern with animal rights. So I'm involved in PETA, which is the group that helps protect animals and stuff. And more recently, I participated in the Kentucky Fried Cruelty campaign against KFC. Treatment of chickens and other animals by companies like KFC needs to change. Just because you're going to kill the animal and eat it does not mean it doesn't deserve fair treatment. So, to you guys, one of my favorite things to do is travel the country and teach you guys my ideas. Because kids are the future, and they need to understand the changes that need to occur in America just as much as adults.
Cornell, could you spit a verse for us?
Well, seeing that I recently just finished my third LP, I think I could give you guys a little sneak preview. Yeah. You guys are kids, you guys are hip, you want to hear hip hop, right? How do I turn this down? Yes, it's actually happening. This is not a joke. Are you guys ready? I don't know if I am. But
Do it, you won't.
Yo, my name's C. West, and I'm here right now to send a message to you about society, the politics, and the civil rights too. First off, we have my fellow blacks, who mostly grow up poor, so they turn to drugs and the street life. That is quite a bore. See, I was different. I stayed clear of this big old mess. I use my education as a tool to bring me success. See, society forces us to be stuck living with the street life. Needs to join together, blacks alike, stand up for what should be right. I helped take down the caste system in America. Second killer did not decide your work area. In politics, I do believe that socialism rocks. And the man George Bush, to be nice, I hope he gets chicken pox. He abused his power, led us to war when we should not have gone. But now Obama's in, so to Bush, I just say so long. The control and power needs to be in the hands of the people, not just one group of politicians, where everybody's not equal. Next we have human trafficking, modern day slavery. We all need to fight and take it down using bravery. So listen closely to my don't